Welcome to a video tutorial of AuctionRPM. My name is Dan Zumwalt, and I'll be your guide through this discussion of the reports found in AuctionRPM. What good is a program without reports? Of course, there's only one answer to that, and that a program would be no good if it only accepted information but never gave it back to you and digested it for you. In AuctionRPM, under Auctions and under After Auction, you'll find a set of reports that are the most commonly pulled reports after an auction. And by the way, for those of our Canadian customers, you may find certain different reports than are listed here. For a listing or dissertation of what reports are available, please give our offices a call. At the top of this list, you'll notice report number 81 is entitled Auction Analysis and Summary. If I print the selected summary and I select our new sample auction, you'll notice that this report is a one-page report. You can see that down here. It's a one-page report that gives you a complete snapshot of what happened at this auction. You'll notice in the buyer totals area you have invoiced and not invoiced, and that on each line you have information such as owned inventory sold. This is inventory that the auctioneer owns and does not have a consignor code on the inventory item. Consigned inventory sold, invoiced and not invoiced. Buyer's premium, buyer's expenses, and all the taxes that were collected. If I scroll down here, you'll notice that in this section it lists out all of the payments that were received. In this case, we've only received credit card payments at this auction. Consignor totals, here's again invoiced and not invoiced. Consignor sales and the commissions that were earned, and any expenses that were appropriate for the consignor. Then you have the grand totals area. This grand totals boils down to a final net profit for this auction, showing you total net taxable sales, total non-taxable sales, your gross income, and then out of that gross income, the deductions of the gross due to consignors, total taxes that need to be remitted to the government, as well as cost of goods sold in any inventory that the auctioneer owned, and any general auction expenses. Also notice too that there is miscellaneous sales income that factors into your gross income. This miscellaneous sales income is a direct result of the day of auction and miscellaneous auction sales button here, which allows you to enter in sales that are not directly related to lots being sold in this auction. Sometimes people use this for gate fees. Other auctioneers use this for selling of hot dogs and cokes at the auction. It's up to you however you want to use this area. Now, in general, like I say, these reports that are found after auction, these are the reports that are most commonly pulled. This one is the auction analysis and summary that we just saw. The consignment fees due report is a report that's the most commonly pulled one, so that you know what you owe your consignors. These are statements that you can be sent to your consignors. This is a listing of all the auction bids that were won, any lots that were passed at this auction. Maybe the consignor settlement statements with detailed information about each individual item. Maybe a sales journal by bidder number. The tax summary, so that you know what kind of taxes need to be remitted to the government. Or perhaps down here you have the sales journal by bidder number and location. So lots of different reports that can be included here and can be used. Some of these reports will have direct meaning to the way you do business, some won't, but that's up to you as to which ones will work best for you. Now, like I say, after auction only list some of the reports that are available in AuctionRPM. If we go to the reports menu, this is an area where you have direct use of all the reports that are available in AuctionRPM. For instance, if I go to all reports here, and I slide all the way down to the bottom here, you can see that we're up to report number 210. Odds are not all of these reports will fit the way you do business, but some will. And so, like we outlined in our dissertation of how to use the main menu, once you find a report that fits what you need, all you have to do is hold down your right mouse button and drag that report up to My Reports and drop it. And see, that would segregate that report as a report that you really like to use in your business. Again, under all reports, let's suppose that we were looking for a report having to do with our consignors. Under all reports, you'll notice you have a report search area that has a number field and a description field. In the description field, I'd like you to type in CONS, and you'll notice that when we do, it narrows down which reports we're going to see in this list to only those reports where the description of that report contains these letters that we've typed in here. Let's suppose that we're looking for a report output that outputs material to an Excel spreadsheet. Well, in the description field there, if I type in EXCEL, well, here we are. This is a listing of all of the different outputs that create Excel spreadsheets. Like this one, export Excel spreadsheet of buyers. Or this one, export detailed auction info to Excel spreadsheet. So a lot of different reports, a lot of different capabilities. It would be exhaustive to go into a description of each and every report in this video, but I do strongly suggest that you take a look at it yourself. See if some of these reports fit what you need, and then if you like what you see, then move that report over to My Reports. That'll conclude this dissertation of the reports features found in AuctionRPM. If you have any questions or comments about this video or any others that are found in the auctionrpm.com website, please give us a call. The phone number is 209-588-1232. Thank you for listening.